Have you wondered about financial planning not being selling something from the financial planner approach? Have you wondered that why is financial planning different from buying an insurance, a mutual fund, a property, real estate, or any other investments which you do? What is the difference it brings out, financial planning approach, and how does it help you in planning your personal finance? Why is it important to have financial planning first and then you have focus on what to, where to, and how to invest? What value does it bring to your life when you're looking at personal finance? And research says that 85% of people who were sorted, clear about what they have to do based on their financial planning approach, were able to then invest, buy life insurance, invest mutual funds, buy their own home, plan their real estate investments, and therefore this approach brought them clarity, thought, and I would say happiness. Hi, I'm Taressh Bhatia. I'm a practicing financial freedom specialist, and by qualification, I am a CFP, Certified Financial Planner Pro. I'm the founder and the partner in a Sebi, Securities Exchange Board of India firm registered as Investment Advisor, RIA. And my firm Advantage Financial Planners LLP, with this registration, with this qualification, with this experience of over 2 decades, I was able to put together this book, The Richness Principles, an Amazon bestseller. What does all this bring to you? Well, this video is for you. If you want to understand how does a financial planning approach help you when you want to finally buy life insurance, health insurance, and other investments you want to do in mutual funds, buy or sell real estate, or think about and rather not think about certain investments. When you are confused, then you want to know, you want to have an unbiased opinion from somebody who's an expert, who has knowledge, who has the right skills, who's available and can give you personal attention for that matter. With these 5 factors, let's go on to 7 important things which I would say a financial planner puts focus on, limelight on, lays emphasis, and then you can take important decisions in your life without any hesitation. It would bring you that confidence. What are those 7 factors? Well, number 1 is, as a financial planner, I go into the background understanding of my client's family structure, what his income is, what his expense is. And then number 2 is the goals. What are the long-term goals and the short-term goals, and what are the medium-term approach to certain goals? Whether those goals are possible or not, the SMART approach, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. If they're SMART goals, some of the goals can be removed for the next 1 and 2 and 5 years. And I tell my certain clients, these goals you need to remove because you don't need to buy a bungalow or a farmhouse right now, because you need to buy your own house first. You need to plan your children's education, your retirement, and a lot of other important factors which I bring up front. So number 3 now becomes the approach. Here, the client's finance thinking changes, the approach changes, not the thoughts, because thoughts will take a little time to understand how things are going to work out. Number 4 is we do a risk profiling test which indicates whether a client has got high risk appetite or a low risk appetite. Accordingly, he's an aggressive investor or a conservative investor, and accordingly we're going to suggest what investment he should be doing, whether it should be in debt mutual funds or equity mutual funds or balanced category mutual funds for the short and long run. This now gets integrated into the financial plan. Number 5, we don't do any product selling. We don't recommend that buy this from me, sign here, and therefore I will give you this life insurance and sell you this, and I want you to have this product purchased from me. And he would also understand now that if I'm giving certain product or certain insurance or certain mutual fund and not giving something is a different approach altogether. And obviously, if I do this, I will earn certain amount of commissions. Whether that's financially remunerative for me or not is a different perspective. But here, my perspective is that you're paying me fees as a fee-based financial planner. I'm going to give you this approach where I'm not going to be doing any product selling, my firm, because we've given in writing to Sebi that my firm is not going to be doing any product selling, whether any commissions involved whatsoever. With that understanding, transparency, and look for a word fiduciary. So if I'm acting in the capacity of a fiduciary, well, number 6 is I would now ask you to buy. Yes, I'm going to ask you to buy life insurance, health insurance, personal accident, any other critical illness, take care of your home insurance, your vehicle insurance, and having them on time, how much to buy, what is adequate, what is not required, how you should approach, the forms to be filled in, what you have to declare and tell your advisor when taking these insurances, what also I would tell. So my book, The Richness Principles, has got complete chapter on this, 21 points which you should know when taking these insurance for yourself or your family. That brings that clarity. And the last point is, so with these insurances, with this, number one priority is plugging that gap. And when you plug the gap, I mean is that in the long run, if anything happens to you, there is going to be a vacuum. The earning capacity of the family and the goals will fall down like a false kind of a fort which you wanted to build, and now it has crumbled down. So that gap is filled. And I also talk about creating your contingency fund first, so that there's an emergency. You can pull out money first from the emergency fund, a tooth emergency, an accident, a bereavement in the family, and so on. So contingency fund is recommended. Finally, then we say, now you've done all this. So I ask them to do all this as a financial plan first. Go and do it. Buy the insurances first. If you have any money available or anywhere, do that first. Put the money in contingency fund and confirm that that is in place. 7th point is, now investing and reviewing it periodically is important as a financial planner to my clients. So this approach with investing now and reviewing periodically, whether once in a year or twice, or we do the review, watch out a separate video I have created to explain how review is important. And therefore, with my expertise, with my knowledge, now the client becomes very clear that it's a mutual understanding, and the protection which Taressh mentioned for insurances, and with his expertise and limited clients, he'll be able to focus and give me that right knowledge and information when I wanted, literally 24/7. So that's a mutual trust and long-term understanding I have with my clients. And therefore, I don't need to focus on whether you have done this or not done. Everything is being documented. So I hope and I trust you liked this video. If you liked it, do press the like button. Do share it with your friends because they will benefit, and press the bell icon button so that you are informed of all future videos which come up. And do subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link is given below. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Till then, happy investing. This is Taressh, your financial freedom specialist.